Jessica Brevort, and this is Kitchen Table Productions, a show about living well with low carb. Well, in the last year, I have gone from a size 26 to a size 18, and I'm not done yet. And I'm going to share with you the recipes that I use to get there. Now, I want to do a special shout out this week to my friend Raz, who's broken the 200 mark. So way to go, Raz. I'm very proud of you. Today's recipe, I actually came across last December, and I mentioned it in my blog that I would turn it into a show. Well, today's the day. I'm doing a pork chop with a mustard tarragon sauce. It is absolutely fabulous. So let's get started. Okay, now I have here 3 center cut pork chops. I'm just going to give them a quick rinse. In my opinion, it's always a good idea to rinse pork chops because they tend to have a tendency to have little bits of bone meal stuck to them, and that's just not fun to eat. There we go. And when I'm done, I'm just going to give them a quick pat dry with a paper towel. Ready to go. Okay, here's my pan. The heat is fairly high, about medium high or so. And I'm just going to add a few tablespoons of oil to my pan. Now I've also preheated my oven to 350 degrees. Because I'm just going to brown up my pork chops on the outside, and then I'm going to finish them in the oven. So I'm using this pan. It's got a oven-proof handle, which means it's not wood or plastic. If you don't have an oven-safe pan or don't want to feel like finishing it in the oven, well, just use thinner pork chops. That way they'll cook fairly quickly just on the pan, in the pan on the stove. Now I'm just going to take my pork chops and add a little kosher salt to them. Just a little bit of a pinch. And right in they go. I love that sizzle. Now I'm just going to cook these until they're golden on both sides. Okay, see this nice color? This is what we want, a nice, light, golden brown. And this is done on the outside, but it's not done on the inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my probe thermometer, if I can grab this, and I'm just going to stick it down into the center. I'm going to measure how far deep I want to go, about the middle. And then just going through the sides. Probe thermometers are wonderful. They take the complete guesswork out of, is this done? Is it ready? It's a wonderful thing. Now I'm just going to take this and I'm going to put it in my oven, and I'm going to keep cooking it until it reaches an internal temperature of 165 degrees. Alright. There, now my pork chops are done. I will just pull them out of the oven. There they are. And I'm just going to take these off. Put them to the side and keep them nice and warm. And see all this great juice and flavor in there? We're going to make a sauce out of that. One word of warning before we do anything else. This handle is now flaming hot. You do not want to touch it. I actually have a little hot pad holder, handle holder thingy. And I'm just going to slip that right over to protect my hand. There we go. If you forget, you are going to end up grabbing this handle and burning yourself badly. I've done it several times myself. It's not fun. If you think you're likely to do that, I'd recommend transferring this sauce to a saucepan and cook it there, because you do not want to burn yourself. I'm just going to first now take my cream, pour it right on in, turn my heat back up to medium-high. I'm just going to scrape that bottom of the pan because there's a lot of good flavor hiding down in there. Go. Starting to look good already. Now I'm going to add a half a tablespoon of mustard. I'm using yellow mustard today. You could use just about any kind of mustard you want. If you had Dijon or brown mustard, that would work wonderfully as well. And a teaspoon of tarragon. Now I'm just going to bring this up to a boil. There, that's looking pretty good. Just give the old coat the spoon test. Yep, see that nice little ribbon there? Pretty good. Just needs a little bit more salt. And a few grinds of black pepper. See how the bubbles get nice and big and they kind of layer up on each other? That's how you know you're getting there. Now I'll just return my pork chops to the sauce. Just give them a good coating. And we're ready to serve them. Oh, these look so good. I'd recommend serving this over a nice low-carb pasta. Get all that sauce down inside of it. It'll be just fabulous. This is a great sauce. It has a nice, light, mustardy taste. It's just wonderful. Now, these are absolutely wonderful. I highly recommend it. The mustard sauce is a nice, light flavor. It's not very heavy like a full mustard would be. However, if you do want a little bit more of a mustard kick, you can add a little bit more. And with so many different mustards to choose from, you could have a different mustard sauce for every day of the week. Well, for this recipe and others, please visit our website, kitchentableproductions.net. I'm Jessica Report, and this has been Kitchen Table Productions.